Sussex is green with envy as Beckham Docu easily bests their reality show on Netflix global charts. David and Victoria Beckham's marriage has been thrust into the limelight by the soccer star and Inter Miami co-owner's Netflix biopic, Beckham. And they offered a very different love story to the Sussexes, with one of the biggest viral moments of the four-part series being a point of conflict, not adoration. Harry and Meghan have spent many on-screen minutes and memoir pages waxing lyrical about how much they love each other and how perfectly suited they are to one another. Yet, there are experiences they've been through that must have tested that bond, even if they ultimately came out stronger for it. Recently, social media ran wild with a clip of David sticking his head around the door to tell Victoria to be honest about the fact her father drove her to school in a Rolls Royce, after she'd described her upbringing as working class. Beckham, however, has fared far better than the Sussexes' own Netflix biopic, Harry and Meghan, with critics and audiences alike. Reviewers gave the Beckham documentary 93% on average compared to 46% for Harry and Meghan, according to Rotten Tomatoes, and audiences gave the former 97% and the latter 19%. And while viewers enjoyed the Beckhams' honesty about the relationship, social media has become obsessed with finding problems in Harry and Meghan's marriage. Now, Beckham also reached number 1 on Netflix's global charts. The highest the Harkles did was 2, and it quickly fell out of the top 10. Beckham went straight to number 1 in the UK and stayed there for 2 weeks. It's now at number 2. It was only knocked off the top spot by Bodies, which is a big UK hit. Mind you, Brits like Becks, and we don't like the Windsor Ginger. Harry and Meghan must be genuinely stumped how Posh and Becks managed to achieve this without trashing their family, friends, the UK, etc. It's pathetic how Beckham included scores of family and friends, while Harry and Meghan only managed some Eton dude no one had ever heard of, and Doria. The Beckham documentary was fantastic, it took me back. I actually forgot how much he was vilified here. He had it much worse than Harry and Meghan ever had. And notice how close the Beckhams have always been to the royals, and not one mention of it. What I'm actually shocked at is the 46% critics for Megflix. I thought that would be much lower. Hope the two of them are wallowing in their own self-pity, watching how it should have been done. The Beckhams will have had the utter best in editorial, directional and production support. The Sussexes will have had the same. The difference? The Beckhams will have listened when they needed to and have produced ratings winner. Result? The Beckhams have a hit. Nothing that comes out of Archwell's stable is going to be of any interest now. Meghan lies through her teeth, so there's going to be no product that's going to be creditable or watchable. He's tried to take the gentlemanly or white knight route in defending her and made himself look the fool. And it's not just production, editing, etc. The Beckhams actually have a real story to tell. They both experienced success and then they both had it much worse than Harry and Meghan at the hands of the press and the public, but they made it through without complaint and have a loving family.